the most talked about show in Hollywood. 3 words. Television show. Watch. Hour. Time. Pantomime Quiz time. Yes, friends, it's Mike Stokey's Pantomime Quiz time with regulars Adele Jurgens, Hans Conried, Vincent Price, and Jackie Coogan, and a panel of 4 of your favorite guest stars on the oldest and most honored show in the movie cabinet. And here to start off tonight's festivities is your host, Mike Stokey.
Thank you, Ed Rogers. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pantomime Quiz. We got our regulars, we got our guests. I want you to meet them, then we'll get right underway with our show. You know our regulars, of course, but I want to introduce them to you personally again. Here we go. First, scheduled to be born any moment, Adele Jurgens. Upstage, in his favorite position, is Mr. Hans Conried. Then next to Hans, while they're insulting each other, you'll forgive me, Vincent Price.
How do you do? Oh, how do you do?
Next to Vince, the kid himself, Jackie Coogan.
Good evening, folks.
Now I want to introduce our guests, whom I think will give them a terrific battle. Let's take a look at them close up right now. I'll say this, we've never had 2 lovelier gals on our guest team at the same time. I think you'll agree. Here's the first one, Miss Jean Wallace. And then over here to Jean's left, your right. Oh, this guy, believe me, this is great having him back because he was one of the original regulars. I know you'll recognize him after a while, but I'll mention his name anyway. This is Frank DeVoe. Next to Frank, we're very happy to have her back. It's been some time, Miss Dorothy Patton. And then downstage there, none other than an old favorite of yours and ours, Greg McClure. Now just one more. Love to start off with a gal like this, Jean Wallace. Will you step up, please, Jeannie? Poor Jeannie, it's her first time on the show. She hasn't played the game. She's dying a million deaths. Look, I know about the good humor, man. Tell us, though, about Buenos Aires and the native sun, huh?
Well, all I know is I love Buenos Aires.
Are the native suns down there any better than up here?
No, fella.
All right, Jeannie, I tell you, you're going to draw a number out of here, and I'll explain it as we go along. Go ahead and draw any number. Number 11. Now, what we do, we show only you folks at home and in the studio audience here. The people upstage, on stage, they have no idea what it is until I hand them a card. Okay, that was sent in, incidentally, by Mrs. Bessie Fuller from Philadelphia. So let's show you people out there.
Let me remind you from off stage that Jean Wallace has drawn the proverb, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world.
All right, Jeannie, they know at home. Here we go. You only got a couple seconds to look at it. That's all right. Wait for the buzzer. Go ahead. You're on.
Who's the strange-looking guy?
That's
an old proverb. 9 words. 9 words. First word. A and V.
We got that.
He's talking. Second word.
Hand.
The hand that
Not you. Not
that is the third word. That.
The hand that feeds.
The hand that. The hand that. Fourth word.
That rocks the cradle.
The hand that rocks the
cradle. Is that right so far?
Is what? Is the one that cooks the meals?
The hand that rocks the cradle
is
a
seventh word. Seventh word.
Is the
Is
what? Mother? Judge?
Soldier that rules the world.
Is that it?
Rules the world?
Is that it?
The hand that
Rocks the cradle rules the world. Let's put it together. Wonderful.
That wasn't so tough. Your first time? No. The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. That's 50 seconds. Very good. As a matter of fact, it did say, how do you know? Well, Jean Wallace, you got your team off to a very good start with only 50 seconds. The price of this bit, the price is wit. Vincent Price. Hey, kids, get a load of this. This man has just been voted one of the best-dressed men in the country.
He's not even the
Price of all people.
He's not even the best padded man.
That's jealous. No, really, you look very good.
Like that as well as what they're wearing this year? No, that's rented.
Who was responsible for that?
His tailor.
For this statement of fact. No, I mean,
well, it was the Men's Apparel Guild in California.
were they
They would know.
Yes.
In
Western
California.
Costume did this.
Like something
I'll say this.
you're so jealous.
I'll say this. Vince will dress comfortably. When he wants to dress up, he's the greatest, but most of the time he will just dress comfortably, and his idea of comfort. Why, no, are you kidding? You can't wear any low-cut thing like that.
Terrible. The bartered bride.
Please, go ahead. Number 6 for Vincent Price. Vince, that was sent in by Lester Platt. from Los Angeles, California. Let's take a look at the card.
It's a Shakespearean stumper for Vincent Price. Oh, what a noble mind is here o'erthrown. The couriers, soldiers, scholars, eye, tongue, sword.
Okay, they know at home, Vince. Let me find your card. Here it is. You got to... Oh, this is rough. I'm warning you.
Come on, Vince, let's go.
Yes.
All business. A gag. The gag saying? No, a line. Shakespeare. Oh, Shakespeare.
First word?
Which play?
Oh.
Song. Song?
No.
Oh.
Shakespeare. Shakespeare.
We know that.
Yeah.
And we know what
Keyword.
Fifth
5
word?
words.
Head.
Head. Crown. Think.
Thinking.
Thought. Brain.
Brains.
Mind. Meditation. What?
Mind?
Mind.
Mind of a...
The 5th word is mind.
Hung.
Eighth word.
Yeah. 8. Overthrow. Throw on.
Oh, the noble mind is here o'erthrown.
Now what?
Oh, the noble mind is here o'erthrown.
Same again?
And
it
it of a to
it-
of
Soldier,
It-
scholar,
it-
soldier, scholar, courtier,
courtier.
courtier. Then what?
Tenth word.
Is it soldier the next? Courtier.
10th word is courtier.
Courtier.
Wait.
Yeah.
7th.
12.
Soldier,
Soldier.
scholar, eye, tongue, and sword. Oh, what a noble mind is here o'erthrown. Courtier, soldier, scholar, eye, tongue, and sword. Sword, eye, and tongue. Tongue, eye, and sword.
Yeah.
Sword, tongue, and eye. Well, come on, it's easily done. We know it, not help.
I haven't read anything since the motor
What
voice.
word? Oh, what a noble mind is here o'erthrown. Courtier, soldier, scholar.
Yes,
Eye, tongue, and sword. Eye, tongue, sword.
That is so close. I tell you, here's the only difference. The courtiers, soldiers,
Oh, the courtier,
scholars,
soldier, scholars, eye, tongue, and
sword. You just
sword.
didn't have the edge
And-
on it.
and-
Look,
and-
you guys
and-
don't mind.
and-
This is too tough for me. No, really, if you had
And.
gone like this,
You don't know your ands if
he would have taken it first. Vince, it took you a minute and 40 seconds for that Shakespearean gem, which puts the guess ahead a nice, pretty round 50 seconds. From Hamlet and a ham to a lovely dish, up you come, Dorothy Patrick. You know, it's great the ball starts to rise. Dorothy, you've done 1 million pictures since you've been on, but let's talk about 711 Ocean Drive.
Well, I had the opportunity to work with a very fine director in that, Joe
Really?
Newman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and speaking of directors, I recently did a radio program directed by a very good director, your very own Hans
Oh,
Conried.
no. What a poor parley from Newman to Connery. No, I'm only kidding. All right, Dorothy, let's see what you can do here with Hans. Incidentally, you can talk to her. Number 7 for Dorothy Patrick. By the way, I almost forgot last time on the timing. That was our little gal, Sandra Spence, who opens the show each time. She's wonderful. She'll be showing you the time every time, okay? That was sent in by Hester, what a name, Hester Lee from Rochester, New York. Let's take a look at it.
Here's a bit of an old song title for Dorothy Patrick. Painting the Clouds with Sunshine.
All right, Dorothy, Hester and the kids know it, so here you are.
Take your time, Dottie. We got a big
Yeah.
lead. Yeah.
You're in.
About 10
You'll
seconds.
make it.
Okay. Song. Popular song. 5 words. First word. Paint. Painter. Painting the clouds with sunshine.
You guys because you haven't been on for some time?
He should be
holding
holding
me on my knees, sonny boy. Go ahead. Dorothy, you're lucky to have a musical conductor on your show, namely Frank Duvall. It only took you 12 seconds. Throwing our 1-2 punch on the regulars, Hans Conried. Hans, would you like to talk about your antiques or your art collection?
Oh, no, please, you're very kind. No.
I didn't say up.
Don't upstage Stokey.
Oh, this man, I tell you, he will not.
Oh, this is instinctive. I don't think about it. I
You have
don't.
2 syllables.
You get away from the man
on
over
the outside.
Thank you, Victor.
Go ahead. Four.
No, we
Number 4 for Hans Conried. Hans, that was sent in by Helen Tasker from Hollywood, California. Helen and all you people out there, let's look at it.
Now, a Japanese proverb for Hans Conried. The quickest way to lose face is by shooting it off.
All right, Hans, they know at home. Here it is. You got a couple seconds to look at it.
The gag.
Gag.
Yeah.
Gag.
Gag.
Stokey gag.
Stokey gag.
11 words.
11 words. First word.
No.
First word. The.
The.
Second word. The
The pitch.
past.
The fast.
The
The
run.
fast.
The
Fastest.
Swift. Quick.
Quick.
The
Quickest.
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 The quickest
Quickest
way
to
a woman's heart.
The
To
quickest
a man,
way-
through a man's pockets.
Wait a minute. The quickest way to
Find.
to lose
You've been-
to
To
lose
lose
your
face.
face.
lose face.
To lose
is
face
Is.
is to
Run. Past.
Is
past,
quickest.
Run.
is to
quickest,
pay is to give is to take
pay, to give
To buy.
To
Buy.
buy.
to buy
A gun.
a gun.
a
Buy
gun.
a hunter. Buy a shoot.
Shoot.
Shooting.
Shooting.
By shooting.
By shooting
By shooting.
Is by shooting.
In.
By shooting
You.
me, no,
Face.
face, hand,
No.
place.
Present.
Dead.
Now.
Shooting now.
There.
This.
That.
him.
That's.
That.
This.
That.
That.
Those.
Those.
Them.
There.
That.
These.
The.
Shooting
thy.
This.
it.
This.
This.
It. Oh,
By
it.
shooting it.
By shooting it off.
No, they got a word in there. Keep going.
No,
Go.
way
No,
to
you
lose
did.
face is by shooting it off.
All right, you had his by. Let it go. No, you did not. Leave stop the line. You did.
Mutual effort. Round
It was
success.
teamwork.
Thank you very much.
Ever since you got Shakespeare, he's been the quickest way to lose face is by, not is to by. It took you a minute and 20 seconds. This is an old Japanese saying. You just returned from Japan, so you should know it. Swear
He's
that.
old anyway.
Hans, you didn't lose face because it only took you a minute and 20 seconds. According to Sandra, that puts the guess ahead. Oh, here we go again. A minute and 58 seconds. Time now to call the great John L. Up to go, Greg McClure. Here's a guy with 5 unreleased pictures, one of which I know is Breakthrough. You want to tell us about it? Who's in it, Greg?
Well, David Bryan, Frank Lovejoy, John Agar.
It's you know, we ought to have this guy along with George O'Brien with his coat off. This is a muscle man. Incidentally, you're very good on rub-downs, masseurs, and stuff like that, huh? Sit down.
Right after the show.
Are you kidding?
Right after the show.
I love him.
All right. No, I mean, give him. Oh, you know. Number 1 for Greg McClure here. Greg, that was sent in by. What am I saying? This is one where you guys are going to have to work out there. No voice off stage, no slide, no nothing. But I do want to tell you something so you can stump stars like Greg and Gene Wallace and Dorothy Patrick. Frank DeVos. Why, write-in stumpers to me, Mike Stokey, in care of Pantomime Quiz Time, Hollywood, California. Send as many as you want, and if you do stump the stars, you win not 1, 2, 5, or 7, but this entire set of these beautiful Evans lighters.
Oh, no, my
This entire set of these beautiful Evans lighters. All right, here's your card, Greg.
Peter the Wolf.
Yeah, it looks like it. Peter Wolf from Maywood, California sent it in.
Frank should guess this.
You're in. You people get this, too.
We get this one now, huh?
Say.
Proverb? Proverb? 6 words. First word. No. Second word.
Second.
Starts with the second word.
You.
Me, you, he,
His.
me, mine,
Him.
I'm. Second word. You,
Man.
your. Third word.
Good word.
How do you do this? Pull. What's
Wagon?
Pull it. Wag.
Wagon.
Your
wagon.
Your red wagon? No, your wagon. Hitch your wagon to a star.
That's it. Oh, this Duvall boy is really skillful.
I'm doing all these.
That was good, Greg. Did you guys at home get it?
That's a proverb? That's a proverb?
No, it should be a saying. Anyway, you guys, what are you beefing about? 38 seconds for you to pull that little thing
38
behind. Very
seconds.
good.
Mike, he's
Right.
a player, too.
How'd you guess wagon?
Greg McClure took you 38 mad seconds.
Come on,
All right, from the McClure to the Demure. Adele, tell us, you know, we've been talking about this picture for months. It's got to come out.
Never.
Sugarfoot.
Sugarfoot.
Listen, she
Backing up on him.
you saw what
we
she did.
released
She
too?
pulled a con read on him. You are upstage.
much too young
It
for
is going to be,
understand,
and by the way, who was in it? I forget.
Randy Scott.
Randy Scott.
Randy Scott.
Was this
Scott.
a Western?
Four.
We had all right, Adele. Draw. Let's see what you got.
Anyway, you can
Number
get it
14 for Adele Jurgens, sent in by Sarah Green from Baltimore, Maryland. Let's have a look at it.
I was born a baller.
It's a pretty popular song Adele Jurgens meets up with. Bewitched, Bothered, and bewildered.
All right, they've seen it in Baltimore, so here you are, Adele. A couple seconds. Oh, this is it. I bet you have it in 4 seconds.
What is it, kid?
Oh.
Say a green and
Gag sang song. 4 words. Song.
A line
Line
from.
song. First word.
Mind, thought, think.
Fourth word. What are you going to do?
First word.
2 syllables. 2
What's
syllables.
the first
syllable?
syllable?
Be.
Cause.
Bewitching.
Bewitched, bothered, and bewildered.
Easy for all right.
I hate to do it, but you know, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. Adele, I was only 18 seconds. And Sandra, what does it mean? It means 1 minute, 38 seconds, I guess, are ahead now. Going from the 3 B's to a pot of honey, little Frankie DuVois.
You a great deal of good luck. We knew your father, you know.
He used to be on the show.
He was a great
Old
guest.
and gray. All right, you big head. I know Coogan didn't come up. He's mad. He's sulking over there.
Get out of there, Conrad.
You look different. What is it? Did you lose weight or something, old boy?
Yes.
What is it? I'm thinner. I have a new suit.
Gee, Dad, it's a whirl.
You know, I'm a Palladium. Hollywood Palladium.
Yes, you've gone to the
And
top.
when I went in, I figured I had to have new uniforms from top to bottom.
Yes, but you have nothing under your cuffs.
Nothing's been done to the bottom, but the top looks a little strange.
Number 1 for little old Frankie. This just kills me. Number 1 for Frank.
Have we a chance
Frank
to win?
sent in by Mark Brownlee from Washington, D.C. Let's take a look at it.
With something more in the song title line, this time for Frank DuVois. There's a broken heart for every light on Broadway.
Okay, the people at home have seen it.
I know. I better see it.
Or again to be the actor with the help of Mr. Fact.
This is an old standard. You'll have fun.
Wait for the buzzer, they always said before. Okay.
Working under the big...
Song.
9 words.
Toby Tyler and the...
Fourth word. Heart. Third word. Break.
You're breaking
You're
my
breaking my heart
heart.
because broken. Broken heart. You can't. Ninth word.
Girl.
Oh, what?
Pass.
Whisper. Whisper, talk. Gag. It's a gag. Something about it. It's something about
What?
Something seems to be weighing him down. What is it?
Wait a minute. All right.
A friend of mine went
Wait a minute.
mad after wearing those for a few months.
Light.
Light.
Light. That's the 7th word. Broken heart. No. All right. Okay. 8th word.
One light lady.
On. Light on.
No. Don't talk.
Light on gal.
Yes, Frank, you
You
remember...
remember. What's
Shut up.
Light on. It sounds like.
I know what it looks like.
God. Sounds like God.
I cheated
Wait a
before
minute,
when I was
wait a
a
minute.
regular.
Oh. The 9th word. Sounds like God.
Thinking
That's
Mrs.
it.
Out the dot now.
Facade. 2 syllables. Oh. First syllable is God.
Forgive us.
Second syllable is
E.
time. Watch.
Punch.
Oh, he's... Oh. Time clock.
No.
Talking
All right.
again, talking.
He's stepping up. He's putting the key.
No.
No.
How's your band?
All right.
Very good.
Oh, he's buying something.
No, he's not.
Oh, wait. That's the second syllable? Way? Godway? Godfrey, Arthur Godfrey.
No, he's not. This is a different program.
Oh, that's how.
All right.
I think you
First word.
You got broken light, heart, Broadway.
Stop.
Oh, thanks for Broadway. I tried to, Dorothy.
It takes old people like you and me.
Pardon?
I had Godway.
Like you used to be.
Yeah,
There's a broken light.
Don't forget, I'm at the
Broadway.
Palladium.
You're at the Palladium, and we're going to all
Take
come
4
down
to
and
play
dance.
the
All right,
game.
you will? We certainly
You
will.
think you can dance to my
Swing
music?
and sway with his,
No.
with Frank DuVois. Took you 2 minutes.
didn't get
what,
that.
what is it? You were grand.
Music of the century. Isn't that nice? They don't say what century.
Of the 18th century. Okay, Frank DuVois, that took you 2 minutes, or as Price says, Frank DuVois' son. And incidentally, that means Mark Brownlee from Washington, D.C. kind of likes it, Frank, because he or she gets a box of Evans lighters. Frank Duvall or the guy who took his place? Jack Coogan. We shan't even talk about this.
Please,
Jack,
what is
would you
going
like
on
to
down
talk
here?
about...
A Chinese fire drill? What are you doing? Keep quiet.
Jack, would you like to talk about your antique collection or your arts or anything like that?
Yes,
Don't
I
you
have
make
an
stone
antique
covers?
collection of the most wonderful Stanley kitchen ventilators.
Oh, no, I thought he was going to his relatives. All right, Jack, draw. You're anchor man over here, incidentally.
Good.
Number
Here we go.
12 for Jackie Coogan
I bet it's
Jackson.
an inch. Oh,
Sent
look
in
at
by Dolores Dahl from Hollywood, California.
Thank
Let's
you,
take a
Dolores.
look.
Anchorman for the regulars, Jackie the Kid Coogan, has a quote from a poem of sorts. Said the skunk to the monk, you're drunk as a skunk. You're stinking from drinking, I'm thinking.
All right, this is it, Jack. You can be a hero or a heel here.
Yeah, this is...
You're a heel.
Oh, midget.
Gag,
Not
yeah.
midget. All right,
Yeah.
a gag.
First word.
Sing,
Speak.
say,
Speak.
speak,
Speak.
say.
Speak the speech I
Sing,
Saying,
says,
speaking,
say, said, said the, said the
Stomp.
skunk,
Till they stomp.
what? No, said the
Skunk
skunk to
to
the
the-
trunk, to the
Yeah,
monk,
monk.
to the monk. You stunk.
You're
You're drunk. Said the said the skunk to the monk, you're drunk. Said the drunk.
Said the
No,
monk
no,
to
no,
the
no,
skunk.
no. All right. Said
And
if is
Is.
so as drunk as a skunk. Yeah. The skunk to the monk, you're drunk as a skunk.
12 words. You.
You.
Your skunk.
Skunk.
Your smell.
You're stunk. You're skunk.
Stink. Your stink.
You're
Stink.
stinking.
Stinking.
Right. You're stinking the
Stinking. Yeah.
14th word. You're stinking.
Stinking over. Wait a
Stinking
minute.
by,
Just
past,
yet. By.
stinking
Uh,
away,
To. Towards.
from.
From.
Stinking from drinking.
Drink.
Stinking from drinking.
I'm.
Drinking. I'm thinking.
You're drunk as a skunk. You're stinking from drinking, I'm thinking.
Oh,
That is great.
Did you write that?
No, I
don't
didn't drink if you don't
don't.
Sit down. Said the skunk is working drunk as a skunk. You're singing and drinking. I think it took you a minute and 20 seconds. You did really, that is a rough one.
I think it was rather unique myself.
Jack, that's a toughie for a tongue twister to do only see what I mean, tongue twister, in only a minute and 20 seconds, which means a total of 4:38. And let's see, Sandra, the guests only 3:40. So they have beat the regulars. Congratulations again by 58 seconds. So congratulations, guests. That means you won by 58 seconds.
Yay!
We won.
Almost a minute. All right, you guys. We're the new regulars now.
We're going to take over.
Are you hissing us? You're hissing them. Okay.
Okay, Jackson, tell you what we're going to do now. That finishes the individuals, and here's where we go into what we call our bumpers compared with the individual stumpers. Idea being that we'll look at the scoreboard in a moment. We'll find the fastest person from the guest team here, the fastest from the regulars. We bring them both up center here. They face their respective teams. I give them an oldie but a familiar one. You'll see it first as usual. And then both plays to his own team, and both teams guess at once, two people active once. The whole place goes into a bedlam. So let's take a look at the board and see who the two fastest are. Here we go. Gene Wallace took 50 seconds. Dorothy Patrick only 12 seconds. Greg McClure 38 seconds. And Frank Duvall 2 minutes. So, Dorothy Patrick, you're the fastest on the guests. Regulars, Vincent Price, a minute 40 seconds. Hans Conried, a minute 20. Adele Jurgens, only 18 seconds. Jack Coogan, 1:20. So, Adele Jurgens, you're the fastest on the regulars. And now once more. What do you do?
Stop laughing.
Here we go for our big bumper over here. Dorothy Patrick on this team. Adele Jurgens. I love it. Daniel, go ahead. Put the slide on for the people at home. Right
A couple
now.
of bumpers.
And here's the bumper. Mammy's little baby loves shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread.
All right, they've seen it at home. Here you are, kids. Lots of words. Don't let it bother you. There's the.
You know what, down.
Just do it. All right.
Mother McCree. My big eyes and little. Mommy.
Eating.
On the treetop. No?
Mother, baby, love short.
Oh, you're out. Fellas, you're in front of all of us, please. In front of all of us. When Yes.
I blew my
You know,
top.
it's a reflection this time. That's it. That's the bumpers. Tonight, everything has happened, believe me. Kids, you're wonderful. I really hate to cut it short because we're having too good a time. Dorothy, Patrick, thank you so much for coming back on the show. It's been a long time. Frank Duvall, it was really terrific having you back with us. Right, gentlemen? No, it was really... And the Palladium, everybody in Los Angeles, that is, go to the Palladium.
Oh, I
because Frank
expect
Duvall will be opening there. Okay. Greg McClure, always a pleasure to have you on.
Thanks,
Gene
Mike.
Wallace, it wasn't quite as bad as you thought, was it?
No, I love
It
it.
was very cute. And you, first time on, you guys beat the regulars, so come back and do it again, huh? Okay, got to thank my regulars. It's a thing to do. Hans, you were grand on the show. One of the best shows I've ever seen you do.
Oh, God.
Vincent, you were the only one who surpassed him, besides Jackie Coogan, who was best of all, except for Adele, which, you were sensational. You really were. Naturally, a very special thanks to you people out there. Without you, there'd be no show. So until next week, this is Mike Stokey bidding you all a very pleasant
This is a William F. Broidy presentation of a Mike Stokey production, directed by Wesley Berry.